Well, you guys, I'm going out for a morning hunt this morning. It's Friday. I think it's about the 26th or 26th. I lost my dates, but going in for a morning hunt on public land here. And I plan to set up near some bedding area. The wind's not going to be in my favor, but I'm setting up for the best possibility so that these deer are getting up from their beds and then moving either to the food or just starting to move around once they get up from their beds. So I'm hoping to catch them in that little transition point of them moving from their beds. So, hopefully I'll catch a nice buck moving and just scout out the area a little bit better. And hopefully when I get there, there's no other hunters. I still got to wear my hunter's orange. So, it sucks wearing that whenever you're on the ground because I like to blend in as much as possible when ground hunting. But, it is what it is. It's the law. So we're going to get out there and I'll see you guys out there. Well, I made it to the spot. Gotta hike up this ridge here. You can't see, it's still pitch dark out, and hike up that ridge, come across that bedding area. It goes across 100 yards, about like 50 yards that way. So I'm thinking there's gonna be deer bedded there because I'm pretty sure, looking at Onyx, there's a little food plot up there of corn or something that a farmer grows. So I'm gonna get out and get everything ready and then hike up that way and then set up. I'm probably going to have to wait till light comes because I'm going to have to set up in a spot that has some nice cover because with my orange and everything, I need to be blended in as possible. So I need to find a spot that has like a broken log or like just some brush that's standing up, something like that, where I can blend in pretty well. So I'm going to go in here and get set. See you guys in the woods. Oh, you guys, I'm set up now. There's some bedding over here and then like thick cover. That's pretty thick too, so I'm expecting to move back and forth through here. My wind is blowing that way, so I want him to come this way at me. I set up with a tree behind my back, and then I have some small trees set up in front of me. Hopefully it's enough cover, but we'll see if I have to switch, because I don't really like it on this spot. That probably has a lot more cover than this, but I'm going to sit here and just kind of examine the area and see if I like this spot enough to sit for the rest of the time. We'll just sit here for a little bit and then we'll see what happens. Well, I forgot it's muzzleloader season. That just scared the crap out of me. That's not too far. It might be on the public actually. That scared the crap out of me, that's for sure. That made me wake up there. Jeez. Well, I think I'm gonna make the move and keep on going that way. I just don't like the spot as much as I felt like it should have been. I just don't like the spot that much, really. I mean, it's a good spot, but there's not any sign. Right now I need to be hunting and finding these deer tracks and these rubs, these fresh rubs that these deer have made to get their velvet off. So I just think this needs to be more of a scouting mission and spot and stop. So I'm gonna get going now. I think my plan is going to be go on top of this ridge and then it drops off, see if there are any deer bedded, and then just go from there and hopefully just sneak up on them or over the top of them, or just keep on going back that way in the woods and see what I can find. Well, I just had a buck run 50 yards in front of me. I would shoot it. It was a decent 8-point. Came running right over here. I was set up just over there. It's because I was not finding any signs, so I decided, I gotta get up. I gotta find something that tells me that there's bucks here to make me feel more confident. And he comes running across. He came running across this way because I was walking this way. It's a nice buck, man. And just spook. He didn't really spook, but he ran off, that's for sure. So, I'm just gonna keep on walking and try to find some signs. About 100 yards from a nice doe right now. Just down in this bottom, but going on top of this ridge and then just looking down and walking very slowly. It's a nice sized doe, but I'm not going to take the shot if I were to get one. I'm after that big bubblegland buck. Man, if I would have stayed in that one spot, I pretty close to where I was, but I would go down here, so I'm just gonna watch her and see how she reacts and what she does. Maybe there's another deer around her or something, because I'm just gonna be patient and see what she does. She's just feeding right now in that little bottom. The wind's blowing like up that way, so the wind's perfect. If there would be a buck down there, I could get the stalk on it if there was a buck and just keep on going up here. But we'll see. I'll play this carefully right now. I think I'm just gonna chill here for a second, see what they do. And, I might just wait here for 30 minutes to an hour and see how they react if any other deer come by. I'm set up on the top here. Maybe a deer will move through down there, but I don't want to spook them away or go through all that thick stuff that's down over there. So I'm just gonna wait here and see if they move off or something. Man, like a 6-point. I was about to draw. I didn't know how big it was. I just saw a body moving. 6-point came running across. About 40 yard shot, broadside. I passed on. I'm not gonna take a 6-point like that. I gotta get a bigger deer. Then a spike came over 40 yards. I didn't get footage of it because it happened so quick. Man, this is a hectic morning. Just doing some spotting stalks. And these deer are moving all around me right now. This is getting out of the door right here. Oh, they just kept on working their way right up to me. Got about 25, 30 yards from them. I can't do anything about that. They blew off, so I think I'm just gonna keep on working, doing some more stalks. See if I see anything down here. It's working well. This is set up so perfect for a spot and stock. Let's see if we can get one down here. We've had a really good morning, in my opinion. Well, you guys, I'm just super sweaty, walking through all this thick stuff. It is awful. I spooked up a deer. I don't know what it was, but I mean, you can't be quiet whenever you're walking in this thick of stuff. It's just so tall that it's gonna brush up against your body and spooked off. So I'm just gonna try to keep on moving up this way and see if it clears up. If not, I'm heading back to the open space because this sucks walking through this. I'll tell you guys that. So I'm just gonna walk up here. Hopefully 200 yards it clears up, but if not, I'm just gonna head back to the car and work my way back and hunt back to the car. So we'll see how it goes. Oh Lord, I can't even describe how thick it is back there. You can't even walk through that. They have that whole backside just hacking squirted. Every tree, it's just the sunlight's just bearing down and all this vegetation growing up and up. There's no way to walk through that. I can't believe I went through that. Never again am I walking back there, because that's just bedding galore. But, man, that was thick. I'm just gonna start to work my way back to the car and just slowly do what I was doing, slowly walk and see if there's any deer over here. See orange. Honestly don't know if it's another hunter or if it's just like that tree. I don't know. But hopefully come across another buck and hopefully we can get things done. It was a great day so far, so let's make it greater. I've been making my way back to my car now, and I kept on doing this thing where I stay on the high point and look down. I was looking down here at this one, didn't see anything, but then I saw a small buck just dart off about 80 yards. I guess he was just in the spot where I couldn't really see him. That's my fault on that point, but I think I'm gonna work back around just in case he's still chilling over there, but you know, this tactic works great. Just stay on the high point and peek over and then slowly get down. But I forgot to get down is the only thing that happened. So I'm going to keep on working my way. Hopefully I see another buck. It's 4 bucks on the day. That one wasn't even that big though. So that 1 8-pointer was going to kill me. I probably would have had him where that spot I set up if I didn't start to walk and spot and stalk, but it's all good. We've been seeing deer, so on to next deer, hopefully. Well, we're towards the end of my hunt now. We only have about 300 yards. I'm just gonna walk the way and quietly just if there's anything down there, but I doubt it. I'm just chilling up on top of this ridge right now, taking a breather. I've walked about probably a good 2.5, 3 miles, I'd say, and I'm just taking up the view on this ridge and chilling, just reflecting on the day and what could have done better and what could have not done better. But overall, pretty good day. You know, that 1 8-point's gonna get in my head, just like that 1 8-point that I missed back at my farmhouse. But I mean, I couldn't have done anything about it. I decided to get up and look for deer sign and try to find where these deer are, but I think after today, I realized they like bedding at the bottom, this creek bottom, and there's this little flow of creek. It's a decent sized creek, actually, and they like bedding on here because I'm sure it's nice and cool right now, but during the winter months, it might change. But they definitely like bedding down in here, where on top of the high ridge is down there, and then it keeps on dropping, and then it drops all the way down here, because all the deer I saw came from that way, so they were all bedded down here, and then they came up the ridge and worked their way up. So that's good to know that I noticed that, and that one time I'm glad I just sat there on those does, because I just heard something behind me, and that 6-point, I just like, oh crap, it's a buck. And then I turned, I was about to draw, and then I looked at his rack, I was like, nah, it's not big enough, but I'm sure someone might shoot him this year. We'll see if that guy survives. Hopefully I got footage of that one spike that came across, but I got footage of those does that came, and overall, you know, a good day for end of September, seeing 4 bucks and 3 does, and I think I spooked 2 that I didn't see out of beds. I was just in some thick, nasty stuff, so I couldn't really walk quietly. So I'm gonna work my way back to the car and just go quietly and see if I see anything back there. Right now, and I think that's gonna wrap up this morning hunt. We'll see if I go out in the evening. It just depends on how I feel, because I walked quite a bit today. That's what I'm gonna say. And right now it's pretty windy, so I mean, in the evening I can honestly do some still hunting if the wind keeps up. Come out here about at 4 or 5 o'clock maybe, and just walk and do some still hunting, but we'll see how much energy I have by the end of the day. So, I mean, overall, a good day, and, you know, learned a little bit, learned where these deer are coming from and where their patterns are, and, you know, I think I'm set up pretty good for the most part. For September 26th or whatever day it is today, I'm foreseeing 4 bucks and 3 does. I call that great, because that's what most people don't even see, like during the rut. I mean, if it's during the rut, those deer are going to be moving up there, up and down, following those does. So if I do hunt tonight, I'll just continue the episode. If not, I'll probably be out here maybe Saturday evening instead. So one of those days, we'll see if this episode continues. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you guys go like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.